First race pacers are in behind the starting gate. Here they come. They're off. Davy Boy on the outside goes for the lead. Baby Ransom, Chubby Chad is there. No, they wheel into that first turn. Chubby Chad, Baby Ransom, Davy Boy joins the leaders, followed by Duke of Jackson Creek. 2 lengths back to Louder Plays, followed on that turn by American Thunder, Patio Beach, and Ancient Asti trailing. Your leader to the quarter is Baby Ransom. Chubby Chad right there in second. Davy Boy now drops in third. It's Duke of Jackson Creek. 2 lengths back to Louder Plays. To the outside, Ancient Asti. They're by the opening quarter. Positions are on change, and Baby Ransom sets the pace. It's Chubby Chad second a length and a quarter. Davy Boy right with the leaders in third. Duke of Jackson Creek, followed by Ancient Asti and Louder Plays. Approaching the half-mile juncture, it's Dave McGee and Baby Ransom. You're leader by 2 lengths. Chubby Chad getting the trip second. Davy Boy in third. First over, that's Ancient Asti. Louder Plays to the outside. Duke of Jackson Creek. They're halfway home. Into the clubhouse turn they race, and Baby Ransom maintains the lead as Ancient Asti inches into second. Chubby Chad in third. On the inside of us is Davy Boy. Louder Plays, followed on the outside by American Thunder. Now they curve into the back stretch. They're driving for the final quarter, and Baby Ransom maintains the lead. Ancient Asti is on the attack second. Chubby Chad right there in third. Louder Plays. Davy Boy needs racing room, followed on the outside American Thunder. 3/4. Your leader is Baby Ransom, and Baby Ransom opens up again. Chubby Chad right there in second. Davy Boy and Ancient Asti. They turn for home, but it's all Baby Ransom. Here they come, turning for home, and Baby Ransom cuts the corner. Chubby Chad and Davy Boy through the stretch they come. It's Baby Ransom with the lead. Chubby Chad. It's Baby Ransom all alone at the wire. Chubby Chad. Davy Boy up for third.
180. That's in the 5th race, simulcast from Woodbine. Then back on the live Balmoral card, looking ahead to the 7th race. In the 7th race, number 7, Fox Valley Ecstasy has been scratched. Scratch number 7, Fox Valley Ecstasy from tonight's 7th race.
Here they come. They're off. Shy Shark on the outside for the lead. There goes Tony. Joined between horses. Peabody Jones is there. And on the inside, you can fly. You can fly. Into the turn, 3 horses across the track. Peabody Jones. On the inside, you can fly. You can fly. Shy Shark. 3 wide and third, followed on that turn by David the Dude, followed by Tony 2 lengths back to turn Miller's Kid, trailing the field to the quarter. Holly Hill Wish, your leader to the quarter. Peabody Jones. Shy Shark is on the attack by the opening quarter, and up front Peabody Jones now strides clear, and there goes You Can Fly into second. Shy Shark into third. It's 2 lengths back to David the Dude, followed by Tony Turn Me Loose Kid, trailing the field to the half. Holly Hill Wish. Positions are on change and heading for the half. It's Peabody Jones opening up the lead now by 3 lengths. You Can Fly right there in second. David the Dude first over on the outside. They're halfway home. Your leader, Peabody Jones. Now they drive into the clubhouse turn. Peabody Jones sets the pace. 2 lengths. You Can Fly. It's David the Dude now into second. You Can Fly. Followed by Turn Me Loose Kid. On the inside of us is Shy Shark, followed by Holly Hill Wish and Tony. Now they curve into the back stretch, and Peabody Jones has the lead a length. Between horses, David the Dude second. On the inside, You Can Fly. 3 wide, Turn Me Loose Kid. 3/4, as they drive into the far turn. It's Peabody Jones straining clear again. David the Dude tries to come on one more time. On the inside of us is You Can Fly, but they turn for home, and it's all Peabody Jones. Here they come, and down the stretch, Peabody Jones opens up the lead now with every stride. It's David the Dude and You Can Fly. Peabody Jones showing the way. It's Peabody Jones at the wire.
Horses will be on the track momentarily.
Fourth race pacers are in behind the starting gate. Here they come. They're off. Taggart Hanover on the outside for the lead. Piper Wellmetter on the inside, and it's those two. They wheel into that first turn, and Piper Wellmetter shows the early foot. Taggart Hanover drops in second, Swinging Society. Third now by 2 lengths High and Lonesome, followed by Tom Servo, Pete's Porsche, Campus Captain trailing out of the turn and heading for the quarter. Piper Wellmetter sets the pace, but Taggart Hanover drives out of second. Here comes Taggart Hanover on the move now to take command. They're by the quarter. 29 and 2 the opening quarter, and Taggart Hanover now goes to the top. It's Piper Wellmetter second. Now Tom Servo makes a bid on the outside. Followed on the inside of us is Swinging Society. High Lonesome is on the move. It's Pete's Porsche and Campus Captain. They're driving for the half in a battle up front. Tom Servo from the outside now powers on by. But Swinging Society now third, now second, and they're halfway home. 58 and 2 into the clubhouse turn. It's Tom Servo with the lead. Swinging Society moves at him on the outside second. Taggart Hanover right with the leaders third. High and Lonesome followed on that turn by Piper Wellmetter. Out of the turn, they curve into the box direction. Tom Servo leads the way. On the outside, it's Swinging Society. Campus Captain, 3 wide and third, Taggart Hanover. Now they drive for the 3/4. It's Tom Servo, Swinging Society. 3/4, 129 flat into the far turn. Tom Servo, your leader. Between horses, Swinging Society, Taggart Hanover. 3 wide, it's still Campus Captain. They turn for home, and Tom Servo draws clear again. Here they come, turning for home. It's Tom Servo with the lead. It's Taggart Hanover, and he's out for the drive. Tom Servo is under urging Taggart Hanover. Here comes Piper Wellmetter. Look at him fly. Piper Wellmetter, fastest of all. Here they come. They're off. Off stride on the outside is Untamed Heart. Now they charge into that first turn, and there goes Final Dynasty. Final Dynasty wins the race to the top. On the outside, Megaditos charging into second, quickly grabbing his gate was Untamed Heart back to second. It's Megaditos in third. 3 lengths back to Double High, followed by Can Cam. It's Sunny Freedom goes sailing. Broadway Bastion. Now they settle up the back stretch, and your leader by the quarter. Final Dynasty, 28 and 2 the first quarter, and Final Dynasty has the lead a length and a quarter, but Double High now fourth, now third, circling horses second on the outside. On the inside of us is Untamed Heart. back to third. Followed in that turn by Mega Dinos. Approaching the half-mile juncture, it's Final Dynasty with the lead, but double high. Racing at him on the outside, second, Untamed Heart. 2 lengths back to Can. 57-1, the race is half over, and they thunder into the clubhouse turn. It's Final Dynasty with the lead, double high. Racing at him on the outside, second, Untamed Heart. Right with the leaders, third, 3 lengths back to Can. On the inside of us is Mega Didos. Now Goes Sailing is on the move from far back. Now they settle up the back stretch, and Final Dynasty has the lead a length and a quarter. On the outside, it's double high, second, Untamed Heart. Goes Sailing 3 wide. Around the final turn, it's Final Dynasty with the lead. Goes Sailing now moving second on the outside. Untamed Heart, his only hope is the open stretch. Here they come, turning for home. It's Final Dynasty with the lead. Here comes Untamed Heart between horses. Untamed Heart charging up now to take command. It's Untamed Heart taking command at the wire. Final Dynasty second, close for third, Sunny Frida.
For EDI Stables, Murray Salmons, owner and driver of number 9, Dr. G.
Here they come. They're off. On the outside, Humvee under urging going for the lead. There goes Placid Bill, Koala Sunrise. They dive into that first turn. Koala Sunrise now wins the race to the top. But Humvee now parked but driving on the outside. And Humvee with a rush up to challenge and take command. Koala Sunrise back to second. It's Placid Bill right there in third. 3 lengths back to Original Work. 2 lengths back to Hitchin' a Ride. It's Pie-Eyed Piper, Ricky's Cadet. Number Mohawk trailing now from the outside. Koala Sunrise regains command. 28 seconds the opening quarter. Koala Sunrise regains command by 2 lengths. Humvee second by 2 lengths. Placid Bill right with the leaders. Third, Original Work. Fourth, 2 lengths back to Hitchin' a Ride. Pie-Eyed Piper closing the gap. Approaching the half-mile juncture, it's Koala Sunrise 2 on top. Humvee right there second. Here comes Dave McGee in Original Work. Storming up on the outside. 57-3. The race is half over. And Koala Sunrise leans into the clubhouse turn, but Original Work picks up the leader on the outside second. It's Humvee now back to third. Placid Bill is under urging moving up. Now they curve into the back stretch. And here comes Original Work. Original Work up to challenge Koala Sunrise for the lead. Now they're neck and neck, nose and nose as they drive by 3/4. 127 flat. Into the far turn, Koala Sunrise is on the inside. Original Work alongside a challenging second. Placid Bill under urging 3 lengths back, followed by Pie-Eyed Piper. They turn for home. Koala Sunrise, Original Work racing at him. Here they come down the stretch. It's Koala Sunrise under the whip. Original Work, one more try. Koala Sunrise, Original Work. Those two at the wire. Koala Sunrise, Original Work. 2 horses at the wire, and that is a photo. Here they come. They're off. Off stride goes best of the class, and on the outside there goes Noble Leader rushing up for the lead. Into the turn they race, a Noble Leader from the outside now circles Mucho Lido to take command. It's 5 lengths back to Hot Dog John, 3 lengths back to Bill the Bartender, followed in that turn by Vogel Tiger, trailing the field Super Tanic but back pacing. That's best of the class. Out of the turn, racing for the quarter, and Noble Leader sets the pace. Mucho Lido running his heels and second off the early quarter. 28 into the quarter. Positions are on change, and Noble Leader is your leader a length and a half. Mucho Lido is second, 2 lengths. Hot Dog John right with the leader's third. Vogel now moving up first over, followed on the outside with cover. That's Super Tanic. Driving for the half-mile marker, Noble Leader is your leader, Mucho Lido. Right there in second, that's Vogel into third, followed by Hot Dog John and Super Tonic. Halfway home, a minute flat, positions are unchanged. They move into the clubhouse turn, and Noble Leader has the lead. Mucho Lido has his sights on the leader's second. On the outside, Vogel in third, followed by Super Tonic with live cover. On the inside, Hot Dog John needs racing room. Best of the class. Now they curve into the back stretch, and Noble Leader has the lead. On the outside, Vogel tries to come on. Mucho Lido in third, followed by Super Tonic. Hot Dog John and best of the class. 3/4, 129 and forward to the far turn. It's Noble Leader with the lead. Vogel between horses. Here comes Super Tonic on the outside. Mucho Lido, his only prayer is the open stretch. Here they come, turning for home. It's Noble Leader with the lead. Super Tonic on the far outside. Down the stretch they come. It's Noble Leader. Super Tonic is charging. Here comes Super Tonic on the inside. Mucho Lido. 3 horses at the wire. Super Tonic, Mucho Lido. That is a photo finish. Please hold. Here they come. They're off. MS Graham on the inside goes for the lead. Chicago Jazz under urging powers up to challenge and now take command. Chicago Jazz, your new leader. Rough gated on that turn. Off stride, done got lucky. Out of the turn and racing for the quarter. Chicago Jazz 3 on top. MS Graham is second, 2 lengths. Willie Bully, third by 2 lengths all together now. 2 lengths back to Broadway Preview. Done got lucky. Back pacing as they drive by the opening quarter. 28 and 1 the quarter. Chicago Jazz leads the way to on top. MS Graham second by 3 lengths. Willie Bully third by 2 lengths all together now. Followed 2 lengths back to Broadway Preview. Rough gated once again. Done got lucky. Positions are on change heading for the half. And Chicago Jazz sets the pace. MS Graham is second, 3 lengths back to Willie Bully. First over Broadway Preview. Halfway home. 57 and 3 into the clubhouse turn, and Chicago Jazz has the lead by 2 lengths. MS Graham stalks the leader in second. Broadway Preview inching into third, followed on the inside. Willie Bully and all together now. Now they curve into the back stretch. Chicago Jazz shows the way, but Broadway Preview now third, now second on the outside. It's MS Graham in third, followed by all together now, driving by 3/4. 127 flat, and from the outside, it's Broadway Preview, but Chicago Jazz holds tough on the inside. Second, Chicago Jazz is coming back. Broadway Preview, here they come, turning for home. It's Chicago Jazz with the lead. Broadway Preview is out for the drive. MS Graham, but here comes Broadway Preview. MS Graham is charging through. Broadway Preview at the wire. MS Graham up for second. Top of the turn. Here they come. They're off. Phantom going right for the lead. Aspiration Jug on the inside of us is Robbie's Lambada. They wheel into that first turn. 3 horses across the track. Aspiration Jug between horses. Now Phantom moves up and Phantom now takes command. It's Aspiration Jug second. Robbie's Lambada. Third now by 3 lengths. Come on, Johnny Koch. A gap to Easter. A gap to Kirky's Horse and Man Game. Come on, Ike trails the field. Driving by the quarter. 28 and 4 the opening quarter. And Phantom is your pace setter. 2 lengths Aspiration Jug. Second by 2 lengths Robbie's Lambada. Right with the leaders third. Come on, Johnny. Pulls first over. Followed on the outside by Koch. On the inside of us is Easter. Come on, Ike. And Kirky's Horse and Man Game. They're driving for the half-mile marker. And Phantom is your leader. But come on, Johnny. Now third. Now moving second on the outside. Halfway home. 59 and 1. Into the clubhouse turn. Phantom has the lead. Come on, Johnny. Hustle second on the outside. Aspiration Jug. Now back to third. Koch. Following cover, Robbie's Lambada. On the outside of us is that's Easter. Kirky's Horse and Man Game. Out of the turn, they curve into the black stretch. Phantom is on the inside and nose in front. Come on, Johnny. Drives at him on the outside. Second, Aspiration Jug and Koch. 128 for the 3 quarters. They wheel into the far turn, and Phantom has a neck in front. On the outside, come on, Johnny tries to come on second. Aspiration Jug is 3 lengths back, turning for home. Phantom, your leader. Here they come, turning for home, and Phantom now sprints clear again. On the inside, it's Aspiration Jug, followed on the outside by Come On, Johnny. It's Phantom with the lead. It is Phantom at the wire. Tenth race pacers hidden behind the starting gate. Here they come. They're off. On the outside, there goes Flash for the lead. Persuasive Power charging through, and Persuasive Power has the early foot. It's AA's Flash. He looks to drop in second. Silky Speedster. Right with the leaders third. 2 lengths back to Little Madge. 2 lengths back to Oil Driller. Fantasy Life and OG's Newport Flyer. Out of the turn, and here comes Silky Speedster. Now third, now second with a rush. Silky Speedster is on the attack as they race by the quarter. 28 and 3, Silky Speedster. From the outside, Powers on by. It's Persuasive Power second. AA's Flash. Third now by 4 lengths, Oil Driller. Moving to the outside, followed in that turn by Little Madge. And to the outside of us, here comes OG's Newport Flyer. Fantasy Life trailing, heading for the half-mile marker. Silky Speedster, your pace setter, a length and a quarter. Persuasive Power right there in second, another halfway home. They've hit the half in 59 seconds flat. And with a rush, Oil Driller charging up now to take command. Silky Speedster back to second. OG's Newport Flyer now moving into second. Silky Speedster dropping back sharply. And on the outside of us is EA's Flash. Persuasive Power with nowhere to go. Out of the turn, racing up the back stretch, and Oil Driller opens up the lead now by 4 lengths. OG's Newport Flyer moves into second. EA's Flash. 128 and 4 3/4 into the far turn, and up front it's Oil Driller 4 on top. Oh, geez, Newport Flyer tries to come on second. Persuasive Power on the outside. They turn for home. Oil Driller opens up the lead now with every stride. And down the stretch they come. It's Oil Driller with the lead. A late move on the outside. Persuasive Power. It is Oil Driller all alone at the wire. Close for second. Persuasive Power. Here they come. They're off. Private Event on the outside hustles for the lead. Fox Valley Dakota. Now they drive for position, and Private Event circles up now, taking command. It's Fox Valley Dakota's second. Painted Clown inching upon the outside, followed on that turn by Larky. 5 lengths back to Yes Freedom, 2 lengths back to Javero, and trailing the field, that's Boxer, heading for the quarter. Private Event, your leader, but Painted Clown is on the attack second as they drive by the quarter. 28-1 the early quarter. A battle up front. It's Private Event on neck. On the outside, Painted Clown a challenging second. Fox Valley Dakota right with the leaders third. 2 lengths back to Larky. 3 lengths back to Yes Freedom. Followed by Javero and Boxer. Approaching the half-mile juncture. And Private Event now strides clear. On the inside, it's Fox Valley Dakota second. Painted Clown is parked first over. Followed by Larky and Yes Freedom. 58-1, the race is half over. Into the clubhouse turn they roll, and your leader by 2 is Private Event. On the inside, it's Fox Valley Dakota second. On the outside, the horses, there goes Larky. Yes, Freedom is there, and Javero. Now they curve into the black stretch. Private Event 2 on top. Here comes Larky, charging into second, followed by Fox Valley Dakota in third. Yes, Freedom 2 lengths back to Javero, driving by 3/4, 128 flat, and Private Event has a 2-length lead. It's Fox Valley Dakota back to second. Larky in third, Yes Freedom, followed by Javero and Boxer. They turn for home. Your leader, Private Event. Here they come, turning for home. Private Event cuts the corner. Fox Valley Dakota swings out for the drive. Yes Freedom. Private Event has a lead. Fox Valley Dakota charging up. Fox Valley Dakota fastest of all.